In what was already a difficult year, the world grieved the loss of one of its most beloved cinematic icons on October 31st of the previous year. Sean Connery, the celebrated Scottish actor in the first James Bond, passed away at the age of 90 due to heart failure and pneumonia related to his advanced age. His wife, Micheline Roquebrune, who was by his side at their home in the Bahamas, reported that he died peacefully in his sleep, as noted by the Economic Times. Furthermore, Independent mentioned that Connery had been struggling with dementia. While the circumstances of his passing seemed serene, fans were devastated by the loss of the legendary actor. For many years, Connery's performances stood as a testament to the craft of filmmaking. Among his contemporaries, Daniel Craig, the most recent actor to portray the iconic Bond character, honored his predecessor with a heartfelt tribute. Sir Sean Connery will be remembered as Bond and so much more. He defined an era and a style. He will continue to influence actors and filmmakers alike for years to come. My thoughts are with his family and loved ones. The sorrowful existence of Sean Connery can be viewed through various lenses, reflecting both the complexities of his personal life and the weight of his public persona. While he is celebrated as one of the greatest actors of his generation, known primarily for his iconic role as James Bond, his life was not without its struggles and challenges. Let's now delve deep into his tragic life, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. Sean Connery, born Thomas Sean Connery on August 25, 1930, in Fountainbridge, Edinburgh, Scotland, had a humble beginning that profoundly influenced his later career as one of the most iconic actors in film history. He was the son of Euphemia McBain and Joseph Connery, who worked as a factory worker and a lorry driver, respectively. Growing up in a working-class family, Connery faced the challenges of poverty, which instilled in him a strong work ethic and resilience that would serve him well throughout his life. Connery's early education took place at the local primary school, where he displayed a keen interest in sports and physical activities. He later attended James Gillespie's High School, but his academic journey was cut short when he left school at the age of 15. Faced with the need to contribute to his family's income, he took on various jobs, including working as a milkman, a bricklayer, and a painter. These diverse work experiences not only provided him with a sense of responsibility but also enriched his understanding of life and the people around him, insights that would later inform his acting career. In his late teens, Connery developed a keen interest in bodybuilding, which became a significant part of his life. He began competing in various bodybuilding competitions, where he honed his physique and discipline. This passion for fitness not only helped him build a strong and charismatic presence but also opened doors to the world of modeling. His striking looks and natural charisma caught the attention of talent scouts, leading him to explore opportunities in acting. Connery's acting career began in the early 1950s when he appeared in several stage productions and television shows in the UK. His breakthrough came in 1962 when he was cast as James Bond in Dr. No, the first film in the now legendary franchise based on Ian Fleming's novels. Connery's portrayal of the suave, sophisticated secret agent redefined the character and set the standard for future portrayals. He starred in a total of 7 Bond films, including From Russia with Love, Goldfinger, and Diamonds Are Forever, earning widespread acclaim and establishing himself as a global superstar. Beyond Bond, Connery showcased his versatility as an actor in a variety of roles. He received critical praise for his performances in films such as The Hill, 1965, The Man Who Would Be King, 1975, and The Untouchables, 1987, for which he won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. His ability to seamlessly transition between genres, from action and adventure to drama and comedy, demonstrated his range and depth as an actor. In addition to his film work, Connery was also involved in theater and television, further honing his craft. He was known for his distinctive voice and commanding presence, which made him a sought-after actor in both leading and supporting roles. Throughout his career, he collaborated with renowned directors and actors, contributing to some of the most memorable films of the 20th century. Connery's impact extended beyond his performances. He became a cultural icon, representing a certain rugged masculinity and charm that resonated with audiences worldwide. His portrayal of Bond influenced not only the spy genre but also the portrayal of male characters in cinema. In the later years of his career, Connery took on fewer roles, choosing projects that resonated with him personally. He starred in films like Finding Forrester, 2000, and The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, 2003, but he ultimately decided to retire from acting, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire actors and filmmakers. Connery was wed to actress Diane Cilento from 1962 until their separation in 1971, which was finalized in 1974. They had one son, actor Jason Joseph. Connery contributed to the cover design of Cilento's 1967 novel, The Manipulator. Following their separation, Connery was romantically linked to several women, including Diane Cannon, Jill St. John, Lana Wood, Carol Mallory, and Magda Konopka. In her autobiography published in 2006, Cilento accused him of both mental and physical abuse during their marriage. Due to the ensuing controversy regarding his alleged support for violence against women, Connery cancelled a scheduled appearance at the Scottish Parliament in 2006. He refuted claims that he had stated to Playboy magazine in 1965 that he saw no significant issue with hitting a woman, although he suggested it should not be done in the same manner as one would strike a man. Additionally, he was reported to have remarked to Vanity Fair in 1993 that some women seek confrontation and provoke violence. However, in 2006, Connery asserted to the Times of London that he believed no form of abuse against women could ever be justified. Connery was married to French-Moroccan artist Micheline Roquebrune from 1975 until his passing. Their marriage endured despite a widely publicized affair he had in the late 1980s with singer-songwriter Lindsay DePaul, which she later expressed regret over, particularly due to his views on domestic violence. In 1979, Connery acquired the Domaine de Terre Blanche in the south of France, which he sold to German billionaire Dietmar Hopp in 1999. He received an honorary Shodan rank in Kyokushin karate. In the 1990s, Connery moved to the Bahamas, where he owned a mansion in Lyford Cay on New Providence. Connery was honored with a knighthood by the Queen during an investiture ceremony held at Holyrood Palace in Edinburgh on July 5, 2000. He had previously been nominated for this distinction in 1997 and 1998. However, these nominations were reportedly blocked by Donald Dewar due to Connery's political opinions. Connery owned a villa in Kronedy, Greece, where his neighbor was King Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands, and they shared a helicopter platform. Among Connery's closest friends was Michael Caine, who co-starred with him in the 1975 film The Man Who Would Be King. In his youth, Connery was a supporter of the Scottish football club Celtic FC, a passion instilled in him by his father, a devoted fan. However, later in life, he shifted his allegiance to Celtic's rival, Rangers FC, after forming a close friendship with the club's chairman, David Murray. Connery was also an avid golfer, a sport he was introduced to by his friend Ian Stewart. Prior to the filming of the 1964 James Bond film Goldfinger, English professional golfer Peter Ellis provided Connery with golf lessons for a scene in which he played against the character Auric Goldfinger at Stoke Park Golf Club in Buckinghamshire. During this scene, Connery donned a Slazenger V-neck sweater, a brand he became associated with during his leisure golfing, particularly favoring a light gray moral color. Jack Nicklaus, a record major championship winner and golf course designer, remarked, "He loved the game of golf. Sean was a pretty darn good golfer. And we played together several times." In May 1993, Sean and legendary driver Jackie Stewart helped me open our design of the PGA Centenary course at Gleneagles in Scotland. On the tragic side, Connery faced personal losses and challenges that shaped his character. He experienced the death of close friends and family members, which deeply affected him. Additionally, the pressures of fame and the toll it took on his personal relationships contributed to a sense of isolation and melancholy in his later years. Connery's struggle with the expectations of being a public figure often clashed with his desire for privacy and normalcy, leading to a complex emotional landscape. In terms of scandals, Connery's career was not immune to controversy. His comments on various social issues, particularly regarding women, sparked significant backlash and debate. Some of his statements, which were perceived as outdated or misogynistic, led to public outcry and criticism, challenging the image of the suave and debonair actor that he had cultivated. Furthermore, his involvement in political issues, including his support for Scottish independence, also drew mixed reactions and added to the complexity of his public persona. Overall, Sean Connery's legacy is a tapestry woven with threads of both tragedy and scandal, reflecting the multifaceted nature of his life as an artist and a public figure. His contributions to cinema are undeniable, but they exist alongside a narrative that includes personal struggles and public controversies, making him a compelling and sometimes polarizing figure in the history of film. Connery passed away peacefully in his sleep on October 31, 2020, at the age of 90, in his residence located within the Lyford Cay community of Nassau, Bahamas. His family and Eon Productions announced his death. While they did not reveal the specific cause, his son Jason indicated that Connery had been experiencing health issues for an extended period. The following day, his widow disclosed that he had been suffering from dementia in his later years. A month after his passing, TMZ acquired Connery's death certificate, which indicated that pneumonia and respiratory failure were the causes of death, with the time of death recorded as 1:30 a.m. His remains were cremated, and in 2022, his ashes were scattered in various undisclosed locations in Scotland. In the wake of his death, numerous co-stars and notable figures from the entertainment industry paid their respects to Connery, including Sam Neill, Nicolas Cage, Robert De Niro, Michael Bay, Tippi Hedren, Alec Baldwin, Hugh Jackman, George Lucas, Shirley Bassey, Kevin Costner, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Barbra Streisand, John Cleese, Jane Seymour, and Harrison Ford, along with former Bond actors George Lazenby, Timothy Dalton, Pierce Brosnan, and Daniel Craig, as well as the family of the late Roger Moore. Michael Caine, a close friend of Connery, referred to him as a great star, brilliant actor, and a wonderful friend. James Bond producers Michael G. Wilson and Barbara Broccoli issued a statement acknowledging that Connery had revolutionized the world with his gritty and witty portrayal of the sexy and charismatic secret agent, emphasizing his significant contribution to the success of the film series for which they would remain eternally grateful. In 2004, a poll conducted by the UK Sunday Herald recognized Connery as the greatest living Scot, and a 2011 Euromillions survey honored him as Scotland's greatest living national treasure. Additionally, People magazine named him the sexiest man alive in 1989 and the sexiest man of the century in 1999. Connery holds the record for the most portrayals of James Bond.